Hello, this is Herr from Friendly Flock, and today we are going to talk about 3 strategies we use to turn dense brush into a more diverse ecosystem. Enjoy! The first strategy we use, and maybe the most obvious one, is mechanically. Especially when it's so dense that you can't even walk through anymore. Mechanically, interventions are quite hard, especially because here you have to do everything by hand. That's it for me. So it takes time and a lot of energy. This is why afterwards our second strategy comes into play. Animal impact. One very important factor to consider is that we have to think that we might be wrong. We don't know enough about the ecosystem to be certain that our actions are the right ones. So when I'm shredding mechanically, I have to observe if this action and also the animal impact behind it is bringing me into the right direction. To know if it brings me into the right direction, I have to look at some indicators. One of those indicators is soil life. Another one is soil cover. And another one is, are the plant species that I desire are coming up. So let me show you how I observe. Here, some clover that starts to see the light. And this is probably a bird's foot trefoil coming up. And here, a beautiful earthworm casting that indicates some good microbial activity. Let's see if we can find them. There he is. We observed that after the horses passed through the shredding, the pieces of the shredded wood is much smaller, which then is much more easily consumed by earthworms. Once more earthworms come into play, they start to till the soil, but not vertically, but horizontally. That means that new burrows, new pore spaces will come up and aerate the soil. The earthworms also fertilize the soil with their droppings, and the burrows that they dig help plant roots to establish. The third tool we use is a very important one, and a lot of the times we don't really consider it as a tool. It's the tool of rest. Oh, hi Mimi. A little introduction, this is Mimi. Say hi, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. You want to tell them how rest is important for the recovery? Okay, go ahead, Mimi. Tell them. No. Mimi's a little bit shy. I'm sorry. Rest can be a powerful tool, especially in non-brittle environments. The more humidity is distributed over the year, the more non-brittle an environment gets. The less humidity is distributed over the year, the more brittle an environment gets. The example of a desert, very brittle, and a rainforest, very non-brittle. The more brittle an environment gets, the more it needs grazing animals to keep it healthy. As our environment tends a little bit more to the non-brittle side, it still needs grazing animals, but rest can be a powerful tool to restore a healthy ecosystem. So what we are trying is to find the right balance between rest and disturbance. Too much rest and the brush will dominate. Not enough rest and the brush will also dominate. So the challenge here is to give just
the right amount of rest and the right amount of disturbance so that the most diverse ecosystem can express itself. After we've shredded, the grasses need time to establish the roots. A lot of the times after shredding, we do not leave enough time for the other plants to come up. So this is why it's very important to look at what do we want and to manage for what we want. So we are looking at the grasses, we are looking at the legumes, we are looking at the forbs. These are the species we need to give enough time to grow. Even if roses or other brush will grow up as well.
To summarize, first, we are shredding mechanically. Second, we use animal impact to inoculate the soil and to wake up the soil microbiology. Third, we use appropriate rest to give the ecosystem the time to completely express itself.
Okay guys, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. In my next videos I'm going to explain a little bit better what brittleness is. Now I'm going to enjoy this beautiful place with the little river. Marius is joining me. Hi Marius. Keep tuned for the next videos. See you next time. Bye.